Today we are here again. Okay, we are streaming on both channels. So if you are to watch on any of the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share. Okay, comment and tell us where you're watching from. This is our first broadcast today. Please like, share the video, and I can see that some people have liked the video before we start streaming. Okay. So if you are joining us, like I said, like the video, okay? Tell us where you're watching from, comment, and let us know how many of us that are here this hour. I hope my voice is coming out so that, please, I hope you hear me. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Chidubem is here. Okay. Chidubem, how are you today? How are you? Okay, we are here to actually bring to you the updates, all right? The update of the efforts of the Biafrans so far, especially okay, yes, the voice is coming out. Thank you, my brother. Nice to have you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, you're fine. Nice to hear that. And Chris M, I see you. Chris, how are you? How are you, Chris? Okay, without wasting much of your time, we are here to react to some of the videos, some of the news out there. You know, yesterday, State of the Nation that PM had, there's something very important that he said, which have triggered some news platform, mainstream media, to actually bring the information on their own platform, which is nice to see. People's Daily, these are Nigerian newspapers, right? Have this to say from the State of the Nation yesterday. For some of you that are still believing that somehow Biafrans are not getting it right and they are making mistakes, that this news will tell you that everything that PM is doing is not only limited to you as a Biafran, but even Nigerians are having the news. Ike John, thank you for your comments. One GC, God bless you, my brother. Diana is here in our second platform. Diana, how are you? Nice to see you. I can see your comment. God bless you, my sister. So, MNK, okay, and Jerry, I see you. Triple Man is here. Greetings to you, my brother. I test you, and I hope you got my message. And we are here. So let's start properly. What we are seeing here is what PM said yesterday. The effort of Biafran referendum and the level that the agitation have gotten to, the actions of Biafran Republic government in exile and what they have achieved. Do you understand? These are things that is making headlines. Biafran's, okay, this is Biafran government in exile, Biafran referendum, binding statement under international law, OEAS. These are what PM said, that this organization have actually recognized the referendum. Funny enough, people who supposed to be Biafrans are questioning him. Wow, you are in Finland, and sometimes I pity them because ignorance is a disease. You don't know what it means. You don't know the effort. You don't know the level that the whole thing have gotten to. Your own is to question something that you don't even understand. Just like none of us know how rocket is being built, right? None of us don't. And you'll be, yes, we are winning. Yes, my brother. None of us know how rocket is being built. You don't know how rocket is being manufactured, and you just decided to question. Oh, why do you think? How can you fix this part like this? Why must you fix this part like this? It shouldn't be like this. It should be like that. You don't even understand how that rocket is being built. You don't know anything about building anything rocket. But your own is to analyze how the person that built the rocket, how he's fixing the parts, the component that make up that rocket. It doesn't make any sense, because you have to understand You have to know how to build rocket for you to criticize anybody building rocket. When you don't understand how rocket is being built, you cannot criticize anybody building a rocket. When PM says self-referendum, they say, ha, 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 what is self-referendum? Ha, ha, ha. You are talking about self-referendum. You are in Finland. Why is that how other people got their own independence? When people formed the first nation, which I don't know, I have not done my research on that, but let me say this. The first nation nation that decided to form government in exile, I believe that some people must have criticized them. What is government in exile? Why do you think you have to have government in exile? Why don't you, nobody have done that in the past. Everything you will see today starts with someone. Everything that's been invented today starts from somewhere and starts from someone. If you think that you can, uh, discuss about how people got their independence, and okay, Triple M said, and have also applied for my ID card. Please, Triple M, somebody is asking me the link for that ID card. I need a link for people to apply for that. I want to send it to my WhatsApp so I publish it on my page here after this broadcast. Please, if you have the link, send it to my WhatsApp, okay? Send it to my WhatsApp. So immediately after this broadcast, I will now put it in public, and people that want to apply for ID card will be able to apply their own, because I lost where I saved it. I have searched it, I couldn't get it. Mike said, great job, sir. Thank you, Mike. Mike Chinedu. I see you. And Erin is here, our sister. See you, my sister. How are you? Nice to have you. John Uchenna, Ubi Fidelis. You guys are awesome. Thank you for your comment, and thank you for joining us on the live broadcast. So, what you are seeing here is international community recognizing the effort of Biafran government in exile simply because they followed international law. How many of those people that are criticizing PM knows what international law says about freedom? How many of them know that? When I don't blame some of us that are not happy when we play their videos, because sometimes when you listen to them, their comments can also reduce your brain cells. It can deactivate your brain cells. That's why some people don't like to listen to them when you play their videos. Some of our brothers are not happy with it at all. I don't blame you, because to be honest with you, they don't want it. But the reason why we bring some of their videos or what their utterances out is for you and people that may think, that may want to reconsider paying attention to what they're doing. I just want us to see the level of their ignorance and their uninformed about what is going on. They only want to make comment because they think they have opportunity to say anything. Therefore, let's just open mouth and say something. So this is not only people's dailies. Now another platform, because look at this. So you not say screenshot. This is a link of the platform. You can go there and watch from PM Post. This is their news reporting that. Okay, now here again you have this one. Biafran government in exile. Biafran referendum bind statement under international law, OEAS. This is the news headlines making waves on social media, on newspapers, everywhere. All right. I believe that we are no longer hearing from people. He said he's doing referendum. Ha 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 ha. Where's your proof? Where is the observers? And people are very funny. Where is the observers and all that? You even if you want to do it. I mean, if you doubt this one, you can also bring your own format. Let's see. Let's see. Ask yourself, why is it that the Nigerian states are afraid of referendum for years? They don't. If you talk about what the of Master is not to. The only thing that Master is asking for is referendum. Referendum only. That's the genesis of all those things. You don't want him to talk about referendum, but you want him to be independent, be vice president in Nigeria. You can give him vice president just to make sure that you shut down the opportunity for people to choose where they belong. Can you imagine that? And you are ready to change your stand on Igbo by making sure that no Igbo person become any anything, any head in Nigerian politics. But somehow you are ready to readjust because you think that allowing these people to continue doing what they're doing or saying what they're saying, that it will lead to a stage where people will say, okay, let's us have our referendum. You don't want to hear referendum at all. That is why they're after maximum number of guns. The same thing is what PM asked for, but PM decided to stand on the previous stand of Biafrans. And what I mean by previous stand of Biafrans, I'm talking about like Ojukwu, Wazurike, and Masnamokan as well, which is freedom. But he understands that these people have asked for freedom and this is what happened to them. He will learn from that. He will not allow the same thing that happened to that person to happen to him. That is, you cannot just pretend and you want to prove a point. Like some of them said, why don't you just come back to Nigeria and protest? That when Oyendo started, he was in Nigeria. Why don't you just come? These are people with, I don't know, their brain is somehow, I don't want to insult them, but you understand what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm talking about. Last week, I showed to us a video of, a farmer in Yoruba land that produced not so many, but a very good number of tomatoes, right? And I made it clear that other part of Nigeria today, Biafran land, Biafran land you can produce tomato in quantum. That's all the fact. It's just that our people, Igbo people, feel that we can make more money doing the business that we are doing than farming, because in Nigeria, farmers are not they are not being encouraged by the government. Nobody encouraged them. They have to struggle for themselves to protect their farmland. Government don't even give them the like chemical to make sure to control insects to attack their farm, their crops and all that. Government don't do that. Other countries do. No provision of tractors, nothing. You can't even rent, you can't even see where to rent the tractors. There are many things going wrong there in terms of as a farmer. Some of those things are going well for them in the north. I don't get it because some people have told me that in the north they have free. Normally the government supply them fertilizer and other things to help them in their farmland and all that. But in the south, you don't see that. You have to struggle on your own to have access to what you use in your farmland. And the cost of labor in southeast, in south as a whole, I'm talking about both southeast and everything, the cost of laborers there is high to compare in north, but few farmers in our region can cultivate those things that have told us in the past from childhood that we can tomatoes must come from the north, onions must come from the north, beans must come from it's a lie. I have seen farmers producing those things in our different regions, in Yoruba land, in Igbo land, in South, in South, anywhere. I shared that video, that post of from Koiki Media platform. There's a post that he made. A farmer from Oduduwa land produced a very good number of tomatoes from his farm. Today, we have our own brother from Southeast. This tomato you are seeing here is from Southeast, a farmer. Okay, and according to this DOS agent, he posted this. He's the one that made the post, and he said, "Let me read it. Just hold on. Let the camera capture it properly." Okay, now here we go. Hello, Alex Oti. This was cultivated in Aba state, in Abra state, without the help of government, right? Imagine when government offer little assistance to these farmers. Abra state will be major exporter of tomatoes. Kindly look their direction and encourage them by equipping them to produce more. All right. But what I want to say is this: this is not only in other states. The first one that I've seen before was in Enugu State. I have seen people, farmers like this from Anambra as well. Okay, so I believe, of course, Ebonyi State is known for farming, right? I believe they also have this kind of thing as well. Let me play just a 1 minute plus 1 minute, some seconds. Let me see how many. Okay, let's go there. Just hold on. Nine baskets. Okay, this is to tell you, for you to know that. Okay, let me allow the video to finish. Okay, this is to tell you that there are many lies about everything in Nigeria. Many lies. They have made it to us. They have made it. They have made it that they told us, all right, or they made it look like in other part of Nigeria you cannot cultivate. Everything, every farm produce must come from the north. That's a lie. They have conditioned your mind to feel and believe that that is how it is. Like I said, Igbo people focus on what gives them more money than the other. If selling, maybe for example, selling a boutique will give them more money, they will abandon farmland and focus on that because they believe that this is where they can generate more money than this one. It is common sense. It does not mean that our land is forbidden to cultivate, to farm this kind of uh, uh, items like tomato, onions, beans, rice. It doesn't mean that. It simply means that we don't have time to do it. Not that you cannot, not that the God did not give us the land to do that. I hope that makes sense better. Okay, having said that, we are going straight to another thing because um, we have many things to touch. Maybe we are not going to finish everything, but I wouldn't want the program to be up to 1 hour. I don't want it. I want it. I want to see if I can stream just 2 minutes video and let's see that. Biafran have tested broke the live broadcast on Biafran app. PM have said this many times that the app will soon be launched, and they have been test running it and doing some touches for some months now. So now the level that the whole thing is now is to test the video. That is, let me share it because he posted this around maybe 3 hours ago. Yeah, I got it. This 3 hours ago. So this thing you are seeing here is where they are trying to test run the live broadcast. Look at it. We have tested our live broadcast on Biafran app. So counting on the effort of PM and Biafrans and Biafran government in Israel, their cabinet and everything, you can count a lot of things they have achieved in a short period of time. A lot of things, starting from a German down to self-referendum, rising office, head of government in Israel, in Maryland, the US, moving down to a convention in Finland, which took place last year, and another one is will take place this year. Biafran national ID card is on. You now talk so many of them. If I have lost count, to be honest with you, so many good things, and these are things that motivate Biafrans to believe, and because they have seen what PM and Biafran cabinet can offer. All right. That is why some people are making it look like he's doing all those things because he wants to prove that Mazen Kanu failed, or maybe that Mazen Kanu is not serious with agitation. No, every father pray that his child, okay, will be greater than him. That's a good father. No real parent will pray that his children would be under him. No, even if you have achieved a lot, you would love to see your son or your daughter to perform better than you. That's natural. Unless if you are kind of you are hunting your own child. That is the only thing that make you that is the only thing that you may say, okay, I will not want my child to be like this or be like that. Or maybe you made your money illegally. You don't pray to your child. You will not pray that your child take that step that you have taken in the past. So I don't want to make it look like PM and Masakan, we are measuring them, we are trying to know who is better or who is not. It's not about it. The truth of the matter is this: PM is doing everything to make his father happy and safe, which is when you have a good child, your child will do the same thing. Every good child would like to see his parents smiling, to be happy. So that's the only thing. But those ones that are trying to see that every good thing that happened in Biafra must go through them and through their structure. Even the person that made that structure to them, Kai report, I have already sent you all the link. Visa, okay, via your WhatsApp. Yeah, I think I have seen the notification. God bless you, my brother. I will work on it immediately after the broadcast. Okay, thank you so much. So, anybody that want to apply or vote anything, the link is available, and I will post it on my community so that it will get to everybody that have subscribed. That's why you need to subscribe to the channel so that whenever we post an important thing like that, it will get to you. So I have seen people from the regional government, Nigerian regional government agitators under IPOB, saying he think Ezenago, that is PM is Ezenago, Simon Ezenago. They are calling him Simon Ezenago. Ezenago because he have done what you think that only Masanamano will do. And your job, you know that this thing is good, but your job is to make sure that Masanamano will not do that thing. Now God said to Masanamano, my son, don't worry, I will give you a comforter. I will give you a comforter. I will give you somebody that we do this thing the way you want it to be. And he sent Biafra. Happy Ume, what happened to your spanner? Are you commenting with a different account or the same account? I would like to know. Just let me know. So God have shown Master Nakano that I'm with you by giving him what he needs. All his prayers have been answered. God have answered those prayers and gave him somebody. You understand? That will fix things the way he wants, not buying anybody. Because they will say, oh, even one of people now saying that Mazen Kano sent Berima to go and buy people. Disclaimer: PM and Biafrans are not buying anybody in Biafran land. All right? Unless those that, like PM likely said, unless those ones that are trying to intimidate the whole nation by buying people, randomly, that Biafran army are not waging, war, kind of protecting our people. Because when you are in your house and somebody comes to your house to buy you and you defend yourself, how is that an offense? How is that an offense? That I am in my house and somebody penetrated into my border, into my house, into my compound, on an attempt to buy me, and I managed to defend myself. As God may have it, I overpower that person. and that person now run out, oh, this guy is violence. He's trying to buy me. In fact, he buy my brother, he buy me. It doesn't make sense. I am in my house. I am in my, if you don't consider that place to be my house, how about you conducting a referendum so that we can know who owns this place? I hope this I'm saying now making sense to some of you, because when they said Biafran land is yeah, they are causing insecurity. Insecurity where? The only offense you commit is that you're in your house. I have not seen the Biafran Liberation Army marching out or doing something, preaching somewhere in Meduguri or in Sokoto, in Kaduna. I have not seen them in Oyo State. Have you seen them in Badagry? Or maybe in Kaduna State? They are in their house. And if you say that place is not your house, conduct a referendum so that they will know. Everybody is saying the same thing. We are all human beings. Nobody is happy to see anybody buy. I'm not happy to see any bloodshed. I don't encourage it. I'm not happy to see it. But am I happy to see that somebody will go to somebody's house and man and force himself on the wife, probably kidnap the children, and ask the homeowner to contribute money before they release the child, why the father is lying lifeless? So is that you think that will make you happy first before you now say, okay, nah, defend yourself? Oh. For how long is it going to happen to you for you to say, okay, this is time to defend yourself? Why I'm saying this is for some of these people that are using their platform to say, PM, you are causing insecurity, because they have it's not that they don't know. They are trying to use those things to find their way in Nigerian politics. Because for you to be a politician in Nigeria, these days, this age we are now, not like before, not like the time of Ojotokan when they are trying to join politics. Those ones join through probably your mother have kind of a boyfriend from the north, and you say, after making love, you say, I have a son that would like to, be in your party. Yeah, that kind of thing. This is how some of them become governor of Southeast, senator in the Southeast. They started by their mother, talking to maybe their what they call it. There's a name that Nigerians normally use these days. They say they call it sugar daddy. All right, sugar daddy, something like that. Talk to the sugar daddy. I am this. He said at conference for work. So using a work cell phone. Okay, my sister. Okay, no problem. Thank you, because I know your name. Anywhere I see your name, I know. Okay, thank you so much. And who again have Kuruma is here. Gail said, greeting to all Biafrans. Freedom is our life. Hit the like button and share the gospel. Go viral. Thank you. And who again? Ihan Acho is here. Ihan Acho Franklin, I see you. Kainde, my brother. Keep the fire burning. Thank you guys for your time. Please like the video. So sometimes when you hear them saying, I want to do this, Biafrans are doing, they are trying to pave their ways to become politicians in future. Not that they don't know the like in some of this world, Ijele speak. Of course, Reno Mokri he has served as a politician. I think what was it? I think one of the something during the Goodluck Jonathan time, and he have been fighting to to go to another next level in Nigerian politics, and the thing is not clicking well. The best way to do it now is to start, defending current president and the Nigerian government, so that they will say, wow, this guy, maybe you can give him something media. They'll give, maybe they will remember him in this. Don't be surprised they will appoint him maybe in second tenure of Tinubu because he's working hard now. Excuse me. He's working hard now to attain to that level, to get to that level. He's working hard. I'll give it to him. Posting the negative things about Igbo people, about Igbos, is what made them happy. They don't joke with it. They don't joke with it at all. Whenever you see them talking about Igbo people, Igbos are this, Igbo that. That's the easiest way to pick fun in Nigerian politics. One of the easiest way for you to become relevant in Nigerian politics is you criticizing Igbo people. You know, there's difference between attacking P2B and attacking the entire Southeast. Everything that Southeast do is a problem to you. Their target is not, some of them don't even, they deep down, they don't actually hate Igbos. They are doing it because they believe, they have seen that Nigerian government likes anybody that have time to attack Igbos. Then they will give you a chance. What makes Wike, for example, is a minister of what the federal minister of whatever they call them. He's in charge of Abuja. Wike is there today because of his betrayal, what he did during the election, thinking that he's getting back at Igbo people. And he's where he is today. They have a point. They chose him now because what he did to P2B, okay, and because all of them believe that P2B is actually what the entire Igbo want, without knowing that some of us don't even care. They can go at any length to attack Igbo man for them to be relevant in federal government. Once you want to get a federal appointment, pick Igbo, pick fight with Igbo man. As Okpo did it. And they gave him license to have his own military, his own, what do they call it? They said the special force in Imo State, in Anambra. He said it now. Because attacking Igbo people will give you that license. And to prove to you that you have that license, to prove to you, Igbo Biafrans, that he is he's working for Nigerian government, he came out with on his last video with a big catapult that I will look for you everywhere you are and chase you. That his father have enslaved your forefathers and all that. You know that even he made. Did anybody question him? Even Nigerian, even the people none of them condemn Asare. They dare not, because they know his master, and his master is their own master. They don't have the balls to question Asare. Asare benefited from that but Tinubu knows who Asare is and what he wants. He gave it to him for the meantime. Asare wants more higher rank. Tinubu said no. That's become problem. That's why he now come back to his real self. Start talking about I am Igbo. You know, all River State now is Igbo. Which we all of us agree. He said that Wike is Igbo. That he's not Benin. He's not picking fight. Kind of trying to react. Why did he not react when Wike made that utterance? Because you have a mission to achieve, and he felt that he had achieved that mission, and that mission is not missioning enough. So he don't want to, because federal government under Tinubu did not give him what he actually wants. He's now trying to retrieve his steps back. You talk of this guy, Femi Faneka-Yode. His own is different. That is anywhere Belefes. That's where you find him. All right. Reno Mokri own is not easy for him. That's why he's fighting hard. I like his resistance. He's not giving up easily. He keep on pushing, which is good. I give it to him. But whether you like it or not, an Igbo man is an Igbo man. Insema and the wounded civilian will not get anything. If he like, he will let him do blackmail and attack against Igbo, against Biafrans. Calling it, you are not getting anything in federal government because where you come from, you are Benin. So, as a Benin man, they don't regard you. That is not the fact. They have people they have picked in Benin, which you are not included, and there is no oil that you can say. Okay, they're not afraid of you mobilizing a group now to say that you give them catapult to start committing nuisance in Benin that will affect federal government. You don't have it in your land, so your own is dead on arrival. Insema own will take him century to be relevant. He knows. That's why he focused on his own broadcast now is no longer about the betterment of the people. His own is first mass American and some Biafrans and Indigo. P2B. These four things. Go and watch all his videos. P2B, mass American, Samoneba, Biafra, and Indigo. right? Ndi Igbo, P2B, Mazan Samon Ekpa, and P2B. That's 5. All right? All those things that I just mentioned doing and go and watch. I'm not saying you should follow him, but if you have seen his video after he left Nelly or Facebook, or everything he's doing now is all about this thing that I just mentioned now. That's his focus. He cannot, there's no way federal government will appoint him for anything. He just want to provoke you, to make you angry. That's what gives him joy. So whenever he see you commenting, he felt joy about it. Nothing more, nothing less. And he's doing it knowing fully well that he don't have any say in this whole content that he's talking about. Dave Omai is another person. Dave Omai picked turn against his people simply because of what? Presidency. They told him you cannot give you this presidency because of what Adi Boman said. Because they nearly succeeded, to be honest with you, when they were talking about Igbo president. Some people said, okay, let's consider this region, let's give them presidents. No, we must produce a president from that region. And Igbo man wake up and said, and Igbo man made a video and gave them an idea to counter that utterance, that quest for an Igbo presidency. And Igbo man said, in our constitution, in Nigerian constitution, he's talking about, we don't have any provision where presidency is being given. That you have to vote. Yes, you have to. And that person is from where? Immediately he made that comment, all the northern politicians buy that idea. That is how the Igbo presidents begin to crash down. It was a very, 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 very big problem in their camp. But an Igbo man help them to by giving them an idea on how to counter that movement. And they counter that movement. I'm not saying that without that movement, even if they did not counter the movement, that it would be easy to give you president. No. That was why they started. Do you remember when they started making some arrests, which happened to J0urnali? J0urnali, they arrested the first arrest. They started, bringing his allegation, his flop up to make sure they eliminate those voices that are talking about Igbo presidents. Joe Buko was clapping for them. Let them write down. That they deserve it. Thinking that somehow, before they eliminate those people, that will be somebody like him. They might begin to build mosques in Ebonyi State, building mosques, thinking that this presidency must get to him. He opened door for Fulani herdsmen. No matter the number of people that buy in Ebonyi State, even in elsewhere, he turned blind eyes because he believed that if I go against these people, my chances of presidency will vanish. After they buy, Fulani people buy everything they buy, what they buy in the Ebonyi State, he gave them power in Ebonyi State. Never mind. Then after that, those things that he did for them, what really happened? After all those, buy all those things, what happened? Fulani people said, no, maybe we consider you as a vice. No, they did not say consider you, but they said they made it to him that no, there's agreement between Buhari and the Tinubu. He now turned back and said we can also start. If something can have vice, why not? We should go vice. Let's start from there. Thinking that they will choose him as a vice president. They said they come back to him. No, we still have Shetima that he deserves it because they want Muslim. After all, you're a Christian. He said, okay, yes, we can also move forward with a Senate president. From president to vice president, down to Senate president, none of them went, they did not give anything. None of them go to anybody in Southeast. Then P2B, as a sharp guy, he moved from PDP to Labour Party because he noticed that there's this quest from masses to have good Nigeria. Yes, good Nigerian life. And they moved. They said Obi. As a smart guy, he refused to put his money. He started calling for GoFundMe. People are contributing money to him. buying everything that he spent on his campaign. The people that are eyeing some political posts, like Kebakas and Co, AY, those celebrities that want to move from their celebrity career to Nigerian politics, knowing what is awaiting for them. They spend their money for people, Pip Square and Co. All of them contributed heavily. None of them have contributed a dime to the people in their state going through a lot. I'm not saying to people in other places, even in your own village, they have built nothing to masses, but they invested much money in P2B's campaign just to make sure they have this kind of love, for a chance to have something in Nigerian government, Nigerian politics. Mbaka made a comment then and said, "You guys are wasting your money. No matter what you do, he's not going to win election." People say, "Bobo, no puncha, no puncha." No, not that against it. Not that against it. If you, who actually is against it here? Is it you we have told you that this thing you are going for, you are not going to get it, is going to be a setback to the quest for Biafran freedom? None of us know, because he have not said that Biafran is dead then. None of us know that in his mind he thinks that Biafran is dead how many years ago, according to him. So when he said that Biafran is dead 50 years ago, it began to make sense to some of us why he expired people in his river. Because he believed that these guys don't even know that Biafran is dead many years ago. Until this day, nobody questioned him about that. And Nigerian state, like Reno Mokri, have not used that against him, because they know that he did what they want. Even though Reno is from the south, right? But he thinks that he's more, when you have identity issue, that's another problem. If you don't know where you come from, that's a personal problem that some of them will bring it to public, thinking that they are bringing problem, general public, bringing problem that must be solved by general public. This is your personal problem. You have issue. You have problem of where you belong, where you come from. That should be your personal issue. Don't generalize it that everybody must partake in that problem. It is your problem. Reno don't know where he come from. That's number one. And upon all his grammar and education, he don't even know his background. Every now and then he will start telling you he's good at picking individual to attack. Because you have the time. What is Reno's job as a educated person? What is his job? People are creating content. You also creating content upon all this your certificate that you are holding. Your own is create content. I don't buy it. Just like Soyinka today begin to start creating content. Does it make sense? It simply means that everything you have studied in school is nonsense. Go and practice what you said you have studied in school. Let's see. As beautiful as Nigeria is, why is Nigeria not giving you that enabling environment to showcase what you have studied in school? You are another man's land preaching how good Nigeria is. So are you trying to tell us that you are somehow not wired to like goodness? Because it should be in where good things are happening. Everything in Nigeria is good. The electricity, the good roads, the good the hospital, everything is good. Why are you not there? Why are you not there? You are in another man's land using their network system, publishing video to promote a country that need help. Nigerians need help, not Nigeria. Nigeria need to, need to end it. Nigerians need to be delivered and liberated. It's a two different thing. So all this I'm saying now is in line with what is going on and the effort of PM and Biafrans government in exile and her cabinet. Today, this is 5 hours ago, from Vanguard newspaper, PM posted this, and you can see it here. Naira is down to 1,520. Now, the same people that I just mentioned, Reno and Insema, which is baby, that one baby propagandist. That one used his platform to preach that Naira will rise. That I watched his video last time when he said that dollar that very soon dollar will be down, will be very very down. Naira will be very very up. That city boy, that's what they call to. The city boy is a specialist when it comes to economists. and all that. City boy, right? Now, Tinubu economic plan is this. Let me look for, because somebody asked me to even post that video, that repost that video. I kind of take the picture and post it on my wall. But somehow I don't know why I'm feeling cold about it, because it doesn't make much sense. It has to do with the business of Tinubu as a president today, where they are bringing Ahike. I'm not going to play the video because it will break issue. I played it last time, it gave me some issue. Okay, because the guy was mentioning the Ahike, you mentioned the Oyibo name of Ahike. What we are seeing here is under Tinubu's regime, the current government of Nigeria, Federal Republic of Nigeria. This thing you are seeing well loaded here is Ahike, that is being intercepted in Abuja. All right, with this guy, you can see the driver here. Does this man look like somebody that will be dealing on this kind of number of Ahike? The answer is no. This car has silent, meaning that it's a federal. A kind of, when you hear them when other police checkpoints will be, they will think that government is the officials are going somewhere. I don't know how they got the information, and look at it. The silent. All this in here is Ahike. Now, the post from this our brother Emmanuel Gentle B. Simon Ekpa said this. This is exactly what happened in country where Ayahike Oyisinda Hike Nachi. All right? Look at it. And these are people. Do you think you will see such video, such post from Reno Mockery post platform on Instagram or all these people? You will not see it. It's not that these people have not got, they did not get the feed. They got the feed. You understand? They know, they have seen this post, but they will not publish it simply because it goes against the ethics of their propaganda. You understand? You must start somewhere to do that propaganda, and you have to do it very, very well. In the same Nigerian that Reno is talking about, that everything is working, everything is fine, and most of them doing, they undermine the problem and focus on someone that actually want to liberate you. Like I said yesterday, Nigerians need to, celebrate PM. I'm not talking about Biafrans here. Nigerians, people that are consider themselves as Nigerian from far north and from west and from some part of the south that says they are Nigerian. You need to celebrate PM. Why? These are people that actually, they are out to deliver you. All right, they are out to deliver you. Over 2,600, mostly women, children, died between 2003 and 2024 in Benue. Amnesty International. Over 2,600, mostly women and children. I love the fact that it specifies where this happened, because some people will say, "Oh, you are just saying, you are just talking." Look at it. This is Amnesty International. It's not from Biafran. It's not. This is from Vanguard. It has nothing to do with the Biafran here. Okay, this is from Vanguard. Look at it. Vanguard is a Nigerian newspaper, in case if you don't know, and Amnesty International, they are not agitating for Biafra, so that you will not get it twisted. Sometimes when you want to criticize well, according to African China, if you're the president well. If you be governor well. If you want to criticize with sense. Don't criticize without your brain. This is it. And who is behind this buying here? Is there any communal war going on in Benue? The answer is no. Is there any land dispute between Benue people among themselves? The answer is no. Who is behind this thing? Okay, but those ones that want to tell you that everything is going fine, and he's busy comparing. Excuse me, guys, just hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So who is behind those things? We all know who they are. And people that are telling you that Kenya is nothing to compare Nigeria and another, because Kenya they are protesting now. The only example Reno Mokri could point out in his video is where the price of tea, that Kenya, one of their major resources or revenue is tea, and tea is more expensive there. And this, to me, is just like you trying to claim what you are not. Where will you start comparing Kenya and Nigeria? Even if they sell tea there 10,000, and one individual people's life, which of them is more expensive? The level of insecurity in Nigeria cannot be solved by Nigerians. Like, if they want to make Nigeria to have no insecurity, it has got to the level that international community need to step in. Step in with clean hands, not to negotiate their own purse. So, you understand? No. Because the ideology in the minds of people causing insecurity in the north have penetrated into their young ones. And those young ones are the ones perpetrating this evil act from their so-called politicians that knows in and out of what they're doing, benefiting from it, because once this insecurity is there, somehow they're generating more money from federal purse. Anyway, I would like to go to the let me play this PM video so that we continue from there. Armstrong, I see you. Thank you so much. Stella Ibram, I see you. And thank you for your comments. Clement, I see you. J0urnali, Weibo, I see you. J0urnali Weibo, you must be from Ebony State. And Vin Maxwell, I see you. Samson, Michael, Chuku Dubemo, and Charles Obiko. Namani, that's just Namani, you must be from Enugu. Josephine, okay, Joseph Bright, your picture is, you look like a woman here. Is that handsome you are? Yeah, Ihan Cho Franklin. Okay, you guys that commented, thank you so much. God bless you. Good afternoon to you, Armstrong. Nice to see you. So please like the video as you join in. Please, I expect to like the video. Now, let's play this. This is the only journalist that I respect so far, only because of this video. Okay, this guy and the one that PM posted, which I will play after this one. I played this one in the past. I'm going to play it again. Then I'll play the one that PM posted today. Okay, I know when PM appreciate you, my dear, you are doing good. If PM and man can appreciate you, there's something in you are doing good.
The current Nigerian government seems to be the most tone-deaf government we've had in recent times, because of all the things Nigeria in its current state needs to spend money on. If a serious government has taken a look at the current state of affairs and truly is working on a better life for its citizens, if that government, for example, put together a 100-item list, I'm sure that a serious government wouldn't find space to put 21 billion naira for the vice president's residence on that list. Just imagine. Put together a list of the top 50 things that Nigeria needs currently, urgently. I'm sure that there wouldn't be any space if we had a serious government to put 21 billion naira in for the vice president's residence. But the government in Nigeria today continues to show Nigerians very clearly.
This is the week after talking nonsense about Igbo people to find his way in Abuja. Today he's catching out from contract, isn't it? Like this journalist is complaining now about the money they want to invest in building a vice president's villa, spending a lot of money, 27 billion, if I'm not mistaken. And Wike is the one in charge of it, right? Do you know how much they will take out from that? They call it party budget. Party budget that being padded well. And that's why they can do anything to insult, because not that they hate you, Igbo. They don't hate you the way they sound, but clamming on you, talking down on you is the best way to have, the easiest way to be appointed in the federal government, because people control Nigerian, they love it. That's, oh wow, that somebody from their own region is actually talking bad on them. Let's promote him. Let's promote him to prove to them that Nigerian is one, even though one of you is here, but he knows how bad you people are than you know yourself. You understand it? So just talk bad. Don't be surprised that those DOS that are talking bad on PM, like Ikenga, they will reward him. Maybe they will reward him with local government chairman, or maybe not chairman. That means they are going too far. Because Ikenga, I don't know. Maybe they will make him chief security. This is good in security and leaking information. Maybe they will make him chief security of one kind of, that kind of thing. Just they will just organize a security and make him the number one, and they will pay him millions. It's just to create a job for him and give him something.
His priority isn't the Nigerian people. This, ladies and gentlemen, is renewed hope. There's no way in logical terms that this project can be defended by one person, but with renewed hope, they don't even bother to give you a good explanation for why this is. What they've simply said is, and of course I'm going to be quoting the Vice President and the Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike. He says, this project was awarded in 2010, 14 years ago, and was abandoned in 2014. It was in January this year, in 2024, that we had to review the project to 21 billion naira from 7 billion naira, and that means an additional 14 billion naira. He goes on to say, for our Vice President's residence to take 14 good years, and then Mr. President within a year made it.
Oh, sorry. Obo John said, I am from Benue and I know when things happen. I don't understand what you mean. What do you mean by you know when things happen? Are you saying that what Amnesty International said about your state, is it true or is it true or not? Because you are sounding confusing here. I don't understand what I mean. Or you said something before that I missed. Let me check. Okay, you have a comment here. You said that is the truth. I am with all photo of that okay. I understand you now, my brother. That is why people like you, all right, you must voice out. Otherwise, that they buy those people does not mean that you are free. And federal government don't give a damn. That's why when you see them talk, like Ekpa said something that he was somewhere and he got the news and that they said that people are hungry or whatever. When he said whatever, I mean, as a senator, as a politician, as a leader, you said you are. There's a report came up that people are going through, a lot. Are you supposed to say whatever in the public? Imagine a Nigerian American senator. Maybe there's hunger in the US. Okay, I'm just giving an illustration. Imagine there's hunger in US, and one of these Congress members, or maybe Joe Biden government or official, maybe vice president, when she's talking, she said, Americans are complaining there's hunger in the country or whatever. No matter everything that will come out from the mouth after that, whatever is irrelevant, because whatever means you don't give a damn. Psychologically it means a lot. If you know, you know. You don't just say whatever for saying whatever. That is to undermine whatever you are thinking or whatever you feel about them. It doesn't matter. They will still have what they want to have. The level of the criminality in their circle is second to none.
A reality. This is what is called.
Yes, Armstrong, he does not care.
Now it goes on to say that President Tinubu explained that the provision of a suitable residence for the vice president is not merely a matter of convenience, but also a symbol of respect for the office and the individual who occupies it. Again, this is what we see as renewed hope. And the thing here is, the Honorable Minister of the FCT sees this as something that Nigerians should applaud them for completing an unfinished project. He's proud of it. He's excited to tell you that they finished this project in 1 year.
Why would he be proud when the money have clicked in his account? Like our brother Armstrong said here, that the pad is badly padded. Badly padded. I'm telling you, why if you are in his position, would you be happy? Of course, as a Nigerian, you'll be happy. Where people are begging for food and your foreign account is very, very green. He can buy anything. This man now, in his lineage, will never ever lack anything whatsoever. He has fought for his family. He buy people on behalf of his lineage to make sure they are where they are today.
But this is the same government that told Nigerians to tighten their belts, and the same Nigerians have had to make completely insane sacrifices just to survive current realities. The same government does the complete opposite, has no, no thought in itself to hold back when it's time to spend billions and billions of naira. In what way, in any universe, is spending 21 billion naira on the vice president's residence beneficial to the Nigerian people? Why does Nigeria need that residence currently? And calling this a waste of money, of course, calling the whole project a waste of money, goes to show Nigerians exactly what this government has in its renewed hope agenda. More and more waste of the country's resources.
Do you know why I'm playing? I decided to play this video again. For you to see that Nigerians they have the ability to dictate their problem and identify where the problem is going and what is not good for them. Where is the action? After dictating those things, knowing fully well that this is what government wants and this is what they want to achieve with what they have done, and this is the aim of the government, and they have lied to you in public. Then after knowing those things, after putting this analysis and everything together, which is good, then what next? You go home and sleep. Go home and sleep, nothing more. Nothing more, nothing less. Is he going to protest? The answer is no. Do I expect him to protest? The answer is no. Nothing more. And we have, just let me play this. There are two videos. I have played one, I have listened to one, I have not listened to the other one. Let's start with this one. But before that, let's read what PM said, which is very, very important. When sound mind talks, there is always joy in the heart, which is true. Though there is some mistakes in the analysis, but I give it to him. Anyone who knows this man should give him, should know this man. Okay, not only this one, okay, know this man should give them bottle of drinks of their choice. Okay, preferably Mamaya Igbo. Okay, Maya Igbo. Preferably Maya Igbo. Now listen to the video, okay? Pay attention.
You now write up. It is not voluntary.
Let me take it back.
Today, can he wrestle his scholarship from Simon Ekpa? There is a division because of the arrest and detention. So Simon Ekpa felt that he has to carry on the struggle now that the leader has been taken in. That is it. So if he is released today, it is likely, very likely, that he has to come to terms with Simon Ekpa to back down. Simon Ekpa is only acting because of his absence. He didn't say that he has overthrown him. Even when he wrote a letter from DSS custody directing that there should be no more sit at home and there should be no more arms against the state, Simon Ekpa said until he comes out physically that he will not believe, that he wrote that under duress. Of course. That he wrote it, he cannot prove it.
When he said this, did you hear the other man said, of course? I hope you, let me take it back again. The man said, of course. Now listen.
Even when he wrote a letter from DSS custody directing that there should be no more sit at home and there should be no more arms against the state, Simon Ekpa said until he comes out physically that he will not believe, that he wrote that under duress. Of course. That he wrote it, he cannot.
The man said, of course. This is the same act of PM that triggered many mushrooms in IPB, thinking that they have monopoly of attacking and insulting, including the family circle of Oyendo. That how can you trust? Why will you believe what Bazangana said? You know, when he said people should go and what was that argument? There's a statement that they said, okay, when Bazangana lays down, give order to US to stop attacking PM, the PM shared it and buy the idea and published it. The PM believed Mazanakan when he made that statement, but when it comes to stop sit at home, he refused. You see as if PM brain is concerned in one direction, like one-way traffic reasoning. You reason something left, then you come to right, and they also compare it. First of all, you know Masakan, yes or no? Can you dictate what he says or not? Yes or no? If you hear his voice, will you recognize his voice? Yes or no? Do you know what Masangano like and what he don't like? Yes or no? If you can answer the question, then you have answer to your propagandist question. Mazam PM said this. Mazam said this. I must not listen to Oyendu in the hands of these people. And for you to understand, these people are not representing Biafra. I hope you understand it. And one of them said, of course, that is a common sense for you to know that writing or giving order from the hands of your enemy cannot be trusted. Onye nọ n'aka ndị kidnappers na-agwọ ụmụ nwanne ha weta 20 million sim dịka were na a ga-egbukwu ya. Please come, bring them on. Onye nọ n'aka ndị kidnappers. Oh, you really think that person want his family to spend money? No. But he's there. He cannot start telling them, please release me now. My family don't have money. Or please release me now. Or will you accept 10,000 naira instead of 1 million? You don't do that because you're in the hands of the people that kidnap you. You don't do that. It is duty of a negotiator to even ask that question from another mouth, not from the person that is holding. That is why you have negotiators when it comes to Indian. A negotiator will be very far away negotiating with them. They will be threatening the negotiator that will buy your brother here, you know, that kind of thing, because they don't have access to the negotiator at that moment. It's not as if these people don't know. They do, but they want to use it to sell their propaganda, and thank God our brain is intact, isn't it? We have it now because we have understand that the agenda is to lend the PM down. That's why I said anybody is trying to compare PM and Oyendu, you are just, in fact, you believe you don't do that. It is a wrong time, a wrong target. You don't do that. What PM is doing it. Some also said, oh, he don't listen to him because he don't respect him. You know, another story. He don't respect him. That's why he don't listen, because is it PM fault that you are unable to reason? It's not his fault. Oh God, let's continue.
Not freely write something in this area. When you are in custody, you now write something. It is not voluntary. So it is on that basis that you continue doing what he's doing.
Always watch the body language. This man here nod his head in agreement, in acceptance that you don't do that. Is a common sense that God has given to everybody, just to apply your own. And some people choose to use their own to buy akara.
Write something in this area. When you are in custody, you now write something. It is not voluntary. So it is on that basis that he continue doing what he's doing. Someone by the disciple of Nnamdi Kanu, and a very dedicated, loyal disciple. I believe that if Nnamdi Kanu...
Did you hear that? From the mouth of people that are not in DS, in circle of DOS, or in circle of IPOB. Even the current government of Nigeria, they know all those things. But they have seen a loophole from the so-called structured defenders, one Nigerian agitators. Not one Nigerian agitators. This is the regional government agitators. That's what I like to call them.
Who comes out, he'll be able to tame someone. And many of these criminals that have cashed into the struggle or kind of tried to hide under IPOB to commit atrocities, they will be fished out or they will be controlled. Remember that this man, Nnamdi Kanu, people listen to him. So if he comes now and declares a truce, I believe that it will work. And those who try to violate that truce will easily be fished out. They'll be sidelined. They'll be exposed. Now, people are picking up arms out of resistance or protest to his extraordinary rendition. That is it. Before it was extraordinarily rendition, there was no spate of violence that we see after his arrest. So it is a kind of protest against the way the state has treated him. I believe that if he should come out now, or that great. But let me also say that the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is not entitled to be listening to one person or the other as to whether or not he will exercise his powers under the Constitution. Section 174 of the Constitution, subsection 3, like my learned friend pointed out earlier, only gave 3 conditions for the exercise of the power of withdrawal of criminal prosecution.
Okay, how many of you remember what I said yesterday? That every government, whether from Yoruba land or from like the time of good luck, one thing you must do, they must do, or they always they have to pay attention is anything that will make the North, okay, to be happy. They have to pay attention to that, to continue with that way. Anything that will make them angry, they themselves, as no matter how they inaugurate you as the president of Nigeria, they're always scared of the North, because North have shown them, you know, this thing they're doing with the Fulani herdsmen is to create such fear in average Nigerians. But they have not succeeded because of Biafrans. Once they buy you, intimidate you, you become weak and you become afraid of anything. You can't even talk. You can't even stand up to defend yourself. That's why Igbo man become their problem. And they know. That's why they always go back to Yoruba and tell them, look, these people think they know, they think they're smart, they think they know everything, they think that we are stupid. Why don't we just do like that and do like that? That's what is playing out. And that's the little hatred that you see from them. Fulani, Hausa Fulani understand that Igbo men are the pillar, but they don't give them that soft space to penetrate easily. And the best way to pay them back is to collide, to team with Yoruba and make it work against Igbos. That's the story for another day, because I've made this pronouncement yesterday. I told you that there will not a president from the Yoruba land, from the west, or from south, like the one of Goodluck, cannot be man enough to do anything that will make the North angry. That is why they always seek the only place that Nigerian government, pay attention for public opinion before taking any action is in the North. It ends in the North, not in the South. It ends in the North, and many of Nigerians don't know this. What is the Northerners saying? What are they saying about this before anything? Before they do anything? Do you know that Nigerian government under Tinubu wanted to send Nigerian army to wage war, to fight war with all these what they call it, Niger Republic and all that, in the name of ECOWAS? It's not about presence of Russia that stopped them. People think that it's Russia. It's not Russia, but the fear, because nothing has kicked against it. They told them, look, you don't go there. The public opinion they conducted in the North, from what I'm not talking about public opinion in terms of every Northerners. No, the voice of Northerners are their politicians. Once they gather together, those Northern elders and politicians in the North, once they gather together and make decisions, that is final. That's on behalf of all the Northerners, and they did not support that move, and that is why the Tinubu did not, foolishly, if I may use the word, he did not foolishly, make that decision, because it would have been something else which would have benefited people like us in terms of our freedom, because the world will not pay attention, on Nigerian structure and everything, because it would have been something else. I mean, imagine Nigeria with the level of insecurity they have now going to war. That would have been best, for every nation in Nigeria would have gotten their freedom and independence. Disclaimer: I'm not supporting any violence or preaching for war. I'm telling you the best way that individuals, nations that make up Nigeria, what will benefit them and save their life, and what people need to focus on to have their freedom, to have their independence from the bad, corrupt Nigerian system government that is dealing with everybody. The North are crying, the West are crying, the South are crying, everybody's crying. Only people that are enjoying these Nigerians are politicians. That's why people are doing everything they want to do to find their way in Nigerian politics. Let's continue listening to the man, please, before we end the program. Let's continue.
He says that the Attorney General should only give vent to three factors. One is public interest. The second one is interest of justice. The third one, to ensure that such withdrawal is not against due process of law. And then we are talking about justice here. Interest of justice. It is on that basis the president must act, no matter what any of his commissioners thinks, no matter what any Southeast governors think, in the interest of justice. Because if you can release the chairman or leader of 9jeria that has been saying all kind of terrible things against Nigerian state, you release him, you withdraw his charge and he goes home, and then you release Showore and he goes home, you release Sunday go, withdraw his charge and he goes home. Then where is justice? Where is equity?
Very, very vital question there. Very, very good one. Where is justice? Where is the equity? And the second video that PM posted is, I don't know if it's the same thing or different thing. Let me continue. Let's listen to that. And okay. PM also said, just hold on, let the camera capture it properly. Just hold on a moment. Finally, the chicken has come home to roast. Okay. Remember, we raised the issue of sixth geopolitical zone. It was created without the consent of our people. And today, people are now bold to discuss it. Now, let's go there.
Defined in International Covenant on Civil and People's Rights by the United Nations in 1966. Article 21 of African Charter, 1981, in Banjul, Gambia. And then Nigeria adopted, ratified the African Charter and domesticated it in 1983. And so now it has become a Nigerian law, part of our domestic laws. So why is Nigeria having good peoples? When people rise up to fight for equality, when people rise up to demand equal treatment, why does Nigeria develop good peoples? Why is Nigeria finding it ignorant to allow people to express themselves, which only calls for opportunity for dialogue? When an ethnic nationality stands up and says, we are not being treated fairly in this situation, it calls for dialogue. Nigeria should be responsible enough to be able to call them to order, find out exactly what is the problem, so as to address. Because there has never been a time ethnic nationalities in Nigeria met together and said, we want to form a nation. Nigeria was foisted on every one of us by the British colonial authority. And then they created three regions, North, East, and West. Now, in 1963, Nigeria, there was a plebiscite that created the fourth region, which is the Midwest. When did Nigeria meet to decide that we are going to be four regions? And when did Nigeria meet to decide that we are not more four regions, we are now six geographical regions? So these are issues that we don't, and if you, Nigeria should know, in international law, there's what we call pacta sunt servanda. Pacta sunt servanda is found in Article 26 of the Treaty of Versailles, which states that agreement must be obeyed. Article 26 says, once a treaty comes into force, all parties to that treaty must abide by the treaty in utmost good faith. Article 18 of the same Treaty of Versailles, it says that no nation who is a party to a treaty should take any step, be it administrative or legislative step, to scuttle or to thwart or to suffocate the intent and purpose of that treaty. That is exactly what Nigeria is doing. Nigeria is signatory to all United Nations human rights treaties that endorses self-determination, and yet, domestically, they cannot hear the word self-determination. They are in breach of the obligation under Article 26 of the Treaty of Versailles of 1969. Thank you so much for that detailed.
Oh my goodness, this program is very, very good to hear, to be honest with you. I just love what this man said here. Anyway, everything happened for a reason. So guys, Thank you so much for your time. We are going to end it here, and we are going to have our later broadcast, of course. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. And please, I will post the link that our brother has shared to us for application of the card, ID card, and probably the vote. I will make sure that I will go through the message I sent to me now, and I will publish it. If you are looking for it, no need to start commenting about it. Go to our platform, go to our community here on YouTube. You are going to get it. I will post it. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Before you go like the video, if you have not subscribed to our second channel, which is Kai Report Click News, please support us there. That channel, like ourselves, it's a backup channel. Like it, subscribe there, and follow us. Thank you and share the message. Bye bye for now. See you again later. Bye bye for now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you all.